Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to MLB 18, the show, Road to the Show with DeMarcus King here on ESGNet. This is episode 45, and we are asking ourselves here today, our question is, when is King going to get playing time? DeMarcus in the last episode, in episode 44, talked to his coaches there, talked to the manager, and said, hey, I want to play, I want to be the everyday, or at least every other day guy to play second base, and pretty much was told was no, they'll give him playing time when they want, but they also said that he could have playing time if he really wanted playing time is in the outfield. So we'll try to see if he's going to take that. At least last time I talked to him, he said he was going to go talk to coaches and maybe reconsider that. But if you haven't noticed, we've skipped quite a bit of games here. And as you see there, we're just 4.5 games behind Houston here in the American League West. Now, hopefully today we'll be able to play in Beantown. Be nice to see DeMarcus go against the Red Sox here. But hey, honestly, I have no idea where he's going to be playing at here today. But at least with the outfield, he'll get a chance here. He says that he'll go back to playing maybe in center field. As you take a look at the numbers here, if you look at the overalls. And the adjusted overalls right there, he's pretty much hands down should be this everyday guy. But for whatever reason, they're trying to keep him back. Maybe they need some more help out, maybe in the outfield department more than they do in the infield right now, and they don't want to have DeMarcus there. But he is a bench player right now, and they're gonna keep him there at second base. As a backup, but he can play center field or out or left or right, whatever he wants to, as they just don't really want to take that away from Jed Lowry for whatever reason. So one of the things we are trying to work on here when it comes to scouting, we're trying to work on his durability so he can be more durable. Maybe that's the thing he's lacking on. The other thing is too, I realize here is his contact is pretty low there. It's around the mid 50s, and we got to kind of bump it up. So we're going to work on some plate discipline here, and maybe even some contact. I think later on, eventually we're going to open some caps up in there. But take a look there. We lose the series there against Baltimore. We lose the series against Baltimore, and we end up losing 2 out of 3 there against the Red Sox. So we don't get to play either one of those two teams here. I did mention in that last episode there that I had some footage there that would end up the Elgato ended up corrupting the file there, the footage there, so I couldn't show you guys the game that we were in Baltimore, or we played Baltimore at home. But take a look here. Today we're playing against our team that we actually was supposed to go through, Toronto with us. We got drafted by, as he's hitting this one out there to shallow center field there. That's gonna be a base hit. And sometimes I always wonder what would ever happen if he was here, because remember, they wanted him to convert from a center fielder to a second baseman if he's wanting to get through their organization and be a part of the Major League Ball Club. Now, of course, today we're playing against them here, so of course DeMarcus has a little chip on his shoulder. He wants to show the guys, his team otherwise, that it was a wrong choice for them to trade him off to Chicago, and of course Chicago traded him off to Atlanta, and then of course Atlanta traded him off there. I feel like I'm missing a team there. I think there was another team in there that he was with, but we'll see what he can do here against Toronto, as he's now on second base after that bunt attempt. We'll see now another pop up here, and we'll see that it'll be another out there, and that's not deep enough for DeMarcus to tag up there at second. So Duffy pops out here. We'll see the next bat here. It will be Matt Olson, and we'll see what he can do. 16 home runs, 51 RBIs for the season here. We got a runner at second here. We got to bring him home. That's going to be a swing and a nasty miss, and that will go ahead, and that will have the A's now stranded one there on the board. So no score here. After here, we go to the third inning here, and Toronto now puts a 5 spot up as King's up to bat here with a runner at first and second. He's going to get a piece of this, but that's going to be a pop-up out there to left center field. Runners will go ahead, the lead runner will go ahead and advance there to third putting the runners on the corners. So now 7-0 here in the top of the 5th. And there's a 1 out. Nobody on board here. And King, well, he'll dribble that one to the second baseman as one second baseman grounds out to the other for that easy out. So Garcia looking pretty good here as you take a look at the ERA leaders in the American League right now. And he is one of the top players right now with a 2.45. As we go to the 8th inning here for DeMarcus, as it's now 8-0 here, top of the 8th here, 1 out. And again, another dribbler there to the second baseman, and another out there on King. So not a really good performance here against his former club. As you take a look there, Toronto 17 hits in this one compared to our 4. And of course, it doesn't help that we have 2 errors here in this ball game. But Toronto will go ahead and win this one here today, as they'll pick up the victory now in this one. As well, we're just going to have to just chalk this one up for a loss. We end up losing this final game of this series here with Toronto. Final score of 9-3. King goes 1 for 4 in the ball game with a .415 average there. Still hitting well above 400. And still is not getting the bats that he wants. Just having some really struggling at the plate. Not getting the playing time that he wants. He says that, that's one of the things that's been kind of hurting him, is not be able to play every other day, instead of playing every 2 or 3 days that they've been doing to him here. At some point, he says, hey, if this team doesn't have a spot for me here to play every single day, he wouldn't mind being traded to a team that could utilize him. So we'll see here. He's back in training once again here, trying to open up some of these caps that we need to open up so we can get more training points, focusing on some areas, other parts of our game here like power, contact, and so on and so forth, as he's getting some help there from his teammates. We'll take a look here and see that don't get played in the Detroit series. Go back to more training here, and I think we got a series coming up here. I think it might be an interleague series here coming out, I think, with the Diamondbacks. Hopefully we get a play in that, as we'll take a look here. Excuse me. As he's looking at some more possibilities here. And there you see his durability up. And he's thinking about doing that one. And he is going to go ahead and do that. So he's going to do some yoga here. As the team offers, I guess, yoga. As their strength and conditioning there. Take a look here again, back at in the clubhouse once again here. We're thinking about working on something else here in this game to really help himself out here and get back on the field here on a regular basis. Of course, like I said, he just plays center field here. You remember that's where he originally started, and that could be something he can go into again. Maybe that's the way he can stay on this team. Not saying that he's not on the team anymore, but maybe that's a way where he can stay on there every single day. So we don't get to play against Houston, but we do get a play against the interleague series that I was hoping that we was going to get a play in against the Diamondbacks. So there you see we got to have 2 times the points with some plate vision help here, and we'll see what we can do here at the Coliseum. So we're back home, and there you see Arizona just 9 games above 500, looking for their 50th win here today. And we'll try to see if we can avoid giving that win to them, as we need some wins here as we're starting to slip in the division. Down by 3 here in the top or bottom half of the second. We'll see here with 1 out. That's going to be a ground ball there to the first baseman, who makes a nice tag there. Good job there. I believe that's Goldschmidt there on that one. Bottom half of the 4th here, we're up to bat. We'll see it's a 5-1 ball game as there's 1 on board and 2 out here for King. He's taking a first offer here, and this one is going to get popped out there to shallow left. Easy play there for the shortstop, who makes the out and ends the inning. So tough break there for King, but it's time to get some stuff together here as we're getting late in this one. Bottom of the 7th here, it's still 7-1. 1 out. King on is up the plate here, and he's got 1 on. And we'll see there, that's going to be a chopper there to first baseman. The first baseman makes a nice play, tagging the bag, and then throwing to second. What a play there, as that will end up ending this one. As we'll see in the 9th inning here. Last chance now to get a rally going here. 1 on, 1 out. King here hits this one up the middle there. That's a base hit. And that is going to put now 2 on board here as they are down by 3. So a good blast coming up from the next batter here. Could get him back in the ball game here. And of course King continues his hitting streak here as a modest 6 game. But we do not get this one as the Arizona Diamondbacks will get their 50th win of the season. It's a 7-4 win for them as we go 1 for 4 in this ball game here. Man, tough break here for our team as we're just really struggling here, and we got to try to turn things around here, man. It's just, you know, they say, you know, winning cures all ills. If I can say that 10 times fast, which I'm not going to because I can't. But you know, winning cures ills, and if we get some wins here, you know, we could be a really good team. We could be an unstoppable team. Maybe you know we get our chance to you know, for at least for King, you know, if he can impress these teammates here and maybe convince them to get him to play every single day at second, that'll be helpful. But as you see there, we're just 8 games now back. I mean, if you remember, we were within just in striking distance of the Astros there, and just in the last episode. So yeah, things are kind of went downhill for us, as we'll see here. King back at his training session here and trying to decide exactly what he's going to work on here. And again, could work on durability, could work on back clutch, which I didn't realize it was around 50. So you know, his batting game, it does need some help here, and I think that might be the thing he might have to work on here if he is going to try to get some attention here. But he's going to go ahead. Well, he's going to work on plate vision and plate discipline, as he's got plenty of room there as he opened those caps up earlier. We'll go now to Arizona here, as this time we'll be going to Arizona in this interleague game. As we go to the top of the 8th here with 1 out, King is going to be up to bat here as Shelby Miller will be on the mound. And we'll see a good matchup here as King is going to be in this pitch hit situation. And we'll see exactly what he can do to help his ball club out here. As you take a look at the scouting report there on the Diamondbacks pitching, some of the relievers and closers. Go to the 8th inning here, and we'll see King here with 2-2 at bat. And we'll see there, that's a swing and a miss. Oh, yeah, he is frustrated. He is heated. He wants to just slam that bat there. But he's got to check his attitude there, as he could be easily thrown out of the game there, even though the game's over with. He in the A's here do not get this win here in game 2 of this game, as they lose this one. Tough break there, as he gets that only 1 at bat there, and they lose this one 1-0. Yeah, it's tough coming off the bench here and being asked to, hey, you know, can you try to get on board here and try to help us out, scrape up a run here to tie this one up, or you know, or maybe just, you know, get on board here and just get a rally going here. Always a tough thing to do, as we'll see there, 0 for 1. So now we go to the 8th inning of the 3rd game here, as he's going to come up to bat once again. There you see 8 home runs for the season. It's a 3-2 ball game. We're down by a run, as we have 1 runner on board here with 2 outs. 1-0 count here for King, as he gets a hold of this one here. And whoa, boy, it looks like this one could go high and deep. This is going to go back, but it's going to get caught at the wall, and that is going to end his at-bat here, as it came close being in that splash area in that pool there. And the Diamondbacks will hold on to this 1-run lead here, as they go ahead and win this one by the same score. 3-2 is your final score there. Arizona picks up the win, and of course the A's now here really in trouble now, as they're getting very, very close and very, very dangerous ground here, as you're about to go down close to 10, being down by 10 games. I know King right now, he is feeling bad, as he really wants to help his ball club out here as much as he possibly can. And you know, in a situation like this where you're not out there every single day, you feel helpless. So now we'll get another opportunity here now in this fourth game as we get another pitch hit situation here, and we'll see there that's going to be a swing and a miss there. And yeah, again, King, check yourself there, buddy, as you don't want to get thrown out there of the game throwing that bat. That's going to be another poor at bat as he gets caught in that pitch hit situation here, and that modest hitting game streak that he had going in 9 games going into this game. Well, it's coming to an end as he goes over 1, strikes out, and they end up losing this one again by 1 run, 2-1 there for the Arizona Diamondbacks as they pick up the win. So Arizona wins the first. Looks like the wins pretty much the series here, as we just cannot do anything to help ourselves out here in this one to defeat these Arizona the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I realized some of these road shows I've been playing here lately, I've been posting up, Arizona has been a team that's just been pretty much with a lot of unknown. I mean, because like a couple of I think like the Simon Unger and the Rashad Bolden road shows, like they don't have like the team they originally started with. There's a lot of, you know, I guess they got a good farm system right now, so that's, I don't know. But I do know this, that coming up here, it will be the All-Star break here. Now, I don't know exactly where we're at in the All-Star voting because, of course, we haven't been playing that well. But the chances are he will not be a part of the All-Star festivities, which sucks. He won't be in his first year in the major leagues. He won't be in the All-Star game. But we'll see if we're going to see any kind of action from that. If not, we'll roll on to the second half here. So we got Minnesota coming up, and, of course, the Padres there. And of course, Houston also coming up here. We haven't seen him play against we've a game or two, but I don't think we've been to Houston yet. In this, we'll at least see him in Houston, going against them there, there at Minute Maid Park. But nonetheless, we'll see if he's going to be in action here, and we'll see if he's going to either play the infield or play the outfield coming up in the next episode. So stay tuned for more Road to the Show with DeMarcus King here on ESGNet. That is it for this episode here today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when videos of this series or any other series here are uploaded to the channel and be the first ones to know. Also, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on ESGNet, what's going on in the world of sports gaming, and what is going on in the world of sports in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more here on ESGNet. As always, guys, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.